I've been a yoga instructor for several years, and I was teaching at different gyms and different yoga studios. And at that time, what I didn't see was a very diverse group of people in these facilities. So I was really interested to see what that may look like if we can actually reach out to a different audience and let the people come together.
In 2009, I had the pleasure of meeting Tyrone Beverly. Our president and CEO, George Sparks, introduced me to him through a pilot program that he and George had essentially decided to partner on to bring community-based yoga here to the museum for the people in the surrounding area.
And I really love, with this particular program, the fact that it's free, it's open to the public, people can just come and they can make the museum a place to be.
It's accessible, it's welcoming, and because it's accessible and welcoming, it means that everyone feels comfortable coming here.
A number of people that I've asked, have you ever been to the museum? And they live here, they live in Park Hill, they live nearby the museum. I said, have you ever been? And they say, no, this is the first time I've ever been to the museum. And every time that happens for me, that's a huge win, because we're becoming a place for them and a place for the community.
So after the pilot project, for the first program we had at the Museum of Nature and Science, the success of that actually propelled it to another level. We went to the zoo and presented the program there, and then we found the same success. And we started traveling to different locations, finding the same success.
Tyrone reached out to the zoo in 2010, and he wanted to start a partnership with a number of the local cultural foundations in Denver, with a vision of really reaching out to some of the local community that maybe hadn't been exposed to yoga before. It was exciting for us to be able to partner with Tyrone and I'm Unique, to be able to bring yoga to kind of a whole new audience of people. I think one of the most exciting things about doing yoga through the I'm Unique program is you see so many different types of people, young, old, you know, it's a rainbow of skin color, so it's awesome to see, you know, a little bit of everybody.
About October of 2013, Tyrone came to Keisha Macanessa and I, asking if we would be able to provide space for him. It was a great blend of everyone throughout Denver, really. I mean, they travel from downtown, they came from Westminster. It was great because they all came wanting to have a good time, wanting to enjoy Tyrone's class and get his motivation.
You know, it's introducing yoga to people that have never experienced it before, and it invites the community to, you know, come alongside with other people they might not interact with on a daily basis. So it's really brings the community together.
Our staple event, which is Sports Authority Field at Mile High, home of the Denver Broncos, home of the Outlaws. We're going to be on the field, and then we do a wellness lounge, so we give people different information around how to take care of themselves.
I was looking for the idea of where I would be able to fit in with everybody else, where it wouldn't be so much about my disability. And the idea of working and being in Tyrone's classes, I saw that nobody saw the wheelchair or disability. They just saw somebody trying to do yoga. And they really accepted me for who I am.
Last year at the Denver Zoo, we had a new participant come into our class for the first time, and he heard about our class from a friend, and he was one of the victims of the Aurora Theater shooting. And what he ended up saying after the class is he's never been in an environment that was so welcoming, and it actually helped him reclaim his life back. A lot of times when you say health, people think about how well you eat, how much you work out, but what gets missed often is how is our social relationships? How do we treat each other every single day? And that's a conversation that we like to have in all of our classes. It's fine to work out, it's fine to eat good, but how are you communicating with other people? How are you treating people every single day? So that's what spun the organization, and that's the foundation that we stand on.